Welcome to the Double E Show. Bad strategy, horribly simulated. What's going on, everybody? Jibba73 back with the Double E Show. It's Forebearers, Hearth and Home. So, when we left off in the last episode, I built this nifty little bridge over here. I've got the, come over here. This is the blacksmith. And this is the brewery. And I'm putting up the furnace, right? Right. There was an update. And in that update, they did some general fixes. So April 12th, they released an update. Today is the 16th that I'm recording. It was the release update because they took it out of early access. I'm not 100% positive on that, but some of the things they did, the Chef's Hut now saves recipes correctly. Game settings are now saved. So when you save your game and you save your game settings, it'll save, I'm assuming, sound levels, the audio levels, and all that other stuff for the settings. So the start town is no longer deconstructible. So I'm assuming you can't deconstruct the initial town camp. It is what it is. I got somebody sitting over here. Rabma is just hanging out in the dirt. Okay. Towns and outposts can now only be deconstructed when there are no connected buildings. So, in other words, I've got an outpost over here. Right here is an outpost. And in that outpost, there is a stock of wood. And I've got them. I've got them working on it, but I don't have anybody working on it at the moment. But as long as that's in there, I can't deconstruct that. I'm assuming, or this one here I can't deconstruct because I have these buildings in here, the house and the trapper. So I'm assuming that's what that means. So that way you don't leave any buildings derelict or abandoned around the map. Let's see. There's a new hybrid map with resources local to these specific regions. So instead of this being the only map that you can start on every time, they have a new map. They removed the ground decals from buildings. So I'm assuming there was stuff that appeared underneath the building. I honestly don't know. So let's see, what else? They updated the look of the large tomb, which we haven't built yet. Reworked movement system. Should now catch more movement errors and get AI unstuck, which is good. They added a graphical user interface icon when visitors are visiting the village to better keep track of them. So I don't know if that's up here, but we got stone blocks, we've got planks, we've got meals, we've got herbs, we've got stone, we've got wood, so we've got planks and blocks, very good. We've got what looks like gold and people. Total amount of villagers currently residing in all towns and outposts, that's 23. And there's our gold, right on. Coming this way. Let's see, they removed the achievement High Esteem, as the removal of the reputation system makes it invalid. So no longer do you have like a reputation in your global area, I guess. They added icon explanations to the help window. So if I go help, here's the icon explanations. So when you see an apple above their head, they're hungry. Water, they're thirsty. The little snowflake, they're cold. Disease, they're tired. They have a house, they're homeless. What looks like your gastrointestinal tract, it's malnutrition. A broken bone, a work injury. Inventory full, under construction, which you can actually see right here, this little saw, under construction. Inactive is an X. No resources is what looks to be a resource. No workers is a person with hard hat, and that would be this building here. I didn't assign any workers to. And production limit reached, because you can set your production limits. So when it's reached, it'll have the little arrow on it. Now let's hop out of there and zoom in. So right there, looks like they're cold and they're tired. And that icon, if I go to help, that icon looks like the inventory is full. Right on. So I can turn off the help, and the inventory for the herbal garden is full. Right on. I got people that are cold. So is there, let's, before I go any further, is there a firewood thing to make them not cold? Furnace refines ore into metal bars and clay into pottery. Got it. Alchemist hut provides dyes from herbs. Okay. Brewery. Food. Got farm, fishing hut. We got those. No pastures yet. Got a trapper's lodge. We did not put in a windmill, or did we? We did. This is a windmill. Right on. Okay, and then the last one is a chef's hut. So we have everything but the pasture. Okay, and that's expansion. I don't need to look at that, so I'll close that down. Resources. We've got a logging camp, a stone outpost, wood outpost, the mine, herbal garden, clay pit, which we have just across the river there. Plantation. We don't have a plantation because we're not doing the hops just yet. A well, a water tank, and a pearl farm. So we have plenty of water, so we're good there. And a pearl farm, that'll give us money, I guess. Now refining, lumber mill, we got one. Stone mason, we got one. Furnace, we're building. Alchemist hut, yeah, and the brewery, got it. Okay. Housing, same kinds of houses. We got stone houses right here. 2 of 5 inside, and 5 of 5 in that one. 4 of 4, 4 of 4, 4 of 4. So we have room for 1 villager. We have excess room for 1 villager there and 4 villagers there. So we've got room for 5, but we're going to go ahead and build. We're going to build another house over here. So we're going to plop it in right like that. Okay, so we'll have an extra house. Okay, coming into utility, builder's hut, storage barns, yeah, blacksmith, healer's hut, stables, trade depot, small shrine, we got a bell tower, we have a tomb, we do not have, and a large tomb we do not have. Okay, and then we've got decoration and fencing. So we did put in a campfire over here. Potted tree, lamp posts, right on. Yeah, and then we've got barriers, large gates. We haven't really had a need to do that yet, but we have a couple of benches over here, and then of course we have the military, which is the Guardian's Lodge and the Watchtower. So put that down, and that's destruction tool. I can destruct. I can destruct. So, but I'm not gonna. Okay. So let's look around real quick while I finish reading these off. Herbalists and healers got a reduced chance of getting injuries because obviously they work in the profession and stay healthy. Chests now always contain gold in small amounts. Reduced amount of walk speed slowdown in winter. So when it's wintertime, they don't slow down quite as much as they used to. I got somebody over here who's hungry, even though we have plenty of food. Where's the chef's hut? That's a house. That's the chef's hut. So let's go to recipes. What do I have picked as my recipe? Right now, I have nothing picked as my recipe. So I could do fried fish. Okay. I'm going to do this. I'm going to click back on the chef's... No, that's the healer's hut. The chef's hut. Recipes. Fried fish. Wrecking buildings generally can't store much of their own goods. Got it. Okay. I'm trying to figure out why I can't get a recipe here. Stock of stone is low. Stock of wood is low. This I know. Okay. It's not allowing me to pick a recipe. All recipes. So, I'm not sure why it's not allowing me to pick a recipe. Let's find her. Okay. Well, anyways, I don't want anybody to go hungry. I don't have any transporters assigned to the storage. But we do have just about 800 space left. If you're hungry, you should probably get something to eat. Did they bring the materials? They haven't yet. That's absolutely fine. They are still working on the furnace over here. They have everything they need, so it's just a matter of construction. Right on. So, transporters no use closest storage with room instead. Now use closest storage with room instead of their own workplace to store resources. Lowered the health loss required to visit healers to 25%. Yeah, and there's some other stuff that they worked on. So let's see. We've got the furnace. Almost constructed, and then the house is the next thing on the list. So I've got somebody going over there. I've got nobody working here. I don't think I slated any buildings for over there, but I am going to put in a bridge here. So okay, so that's good to go. Let's pause for a second now. So the furnace. Let's go in here to refining. The furnace refines ore into metal bars and clay into pottery. Now there was something about metal bars, something that I needed for the furnace. I needed the furnace for some reason. So refining. Let's go here. Furnace alchemist. No, I'm looking for the blacksmith resources. Pearl farm, herbal garden, clay pit. Okay, let's go slowly here. I'll find the blacksmith in a second. There was a reason why I needed storage barn. Blacksmith produces repair kits, right? And he needs what looks to be metal bars and lumber. No. Let's come over here. Where's my blacksmith? So I've got nobody working in the brewery, and yeah, okay. So he needs to make repair kits. He needs utility. Where's blacksmith? Right there. He needs 2 items. I don't know what those 2 items are. Achievements, guardian groups, no. Production limits. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. So, let's see. He needs... okay, he needs metal bars. And trying to see what the other one looks like. It looks like wood and metal bars. Right on. So, we happen to have plenty of food. I'm going to come in here, and I'm going to fire you, and I'm going to put you over here, and there you go. Now, I don't know, change produced resource. I want metal bars. So, metal bars need iron and iron to make metal bars. Okay. So, I don't know if I have iron or the availability to get iron. Let's come in here. What do you get? You can get, right now you can get stone or you can get iron. So let's have you get iron for a little bit. Let's unpause it. What do you need? Production limits. You need... What are those things there? Must be stone blocks. Yep, stone blocks. You need 10. We have plenty. And planks. All right, good. So we're good there. And then they'll come back and do the stone afterwards. Now, I've got people hungry. I've got people thirsty. I have plenty of water, and I have plenty of raw food. Now, that's just the house. Dang it. Let's click the chef's hut and see if we can get a recipe going for any of this stuff. I just want it simple. That's the healer's hut. Here's the chef's hut. It's not letting me pick a recipe. You know what? We're good. We're fine with that. Okay. So, let's see. Finish furnace. We did that. And then it says finish plantation. I don't remember putting in a plantation. Has died of starvation. I don't understand it. One of the villagers got injured. Got it. I have a new citizen. I only have 2 of 6 fishermen. Got healer, stonemason, 1 of 2, lumberjack. Got it. Merchant, furnace worker, chef, miner, trapper, herbalist, shepherd, builder. That person just disappeared. I have no idea. I don't have any gatherers anywhere. So, do I need to take a... let me check in here. So, there's my transporter. That's what it is. Transporters. Okay, I have 2 of them. Okay. Never mind. Okay. So, they'll do their thing. So, finish plantation. These are not plantations, right? These are farms. Where was I putting in a plantation? Was it over here? Was I putting in a plantation on this side? I don't think so. I don't think so. I got people cold. People thirsty. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it says finish plantation. Food. It's not that. Resources. Plantation. Produces hops or spices depending on the local flora. Did I... Oh, wait a minute. Was it up here? It was up here, wasn't it? Why is this moving so slow today? So here's the plantation. Right on. Okay. So now, coming in here, I've got 2 builders. I'm going to take 1 out. I'm going to take... I can't take 1 out. Okay. Is that the builder's hut? That is the builder's hut. You will be fired, and you will come work over here. So now I have somebody making hops. Okay. So that's the plantation. I'm assuming that's another farmer. Seems like it to me. Seems like that would be a farmer. Okay. Now, keeping my eye on the resources here. Looks like everything's good. Let's actually look at the pasture. Can I put a pasture in here? I could. Put a pasture like right there. And how'd we do on the house? The house done yet? The house is done. 3 of 5. Excellent. 4 of 5. 1 of 5. 2 of 4. So we have plenty of people, it's looking like. We got 22 because we lost 1. That was unfortunate. So they're going to build the pasture. And then where is the bridge? Here's a bridge. We want a bridge. Like this, is it? Like that, right there. Okay, we'll start from there. And will it go anywhere over here? It will not. Okay. So, if we go, is it this way? From here, like this? Oops. Does it go like that? That's not a hill of some sort, is it? I got that one to go in pretty easily. So let's try this again. Doesn't want to come in there. Okay, so let's take a look at the surroundings here. All right, so there's our borders, and oops, come on, click it. There's our borders there, and there's our borders there. So we have a dead zone here. So, do we just do the little outpost? I think so. Yeah, and that's too close. That's too close to anything to put it in. I can put it out here? No. And messages are going by and I'm missing them. So let's do this. What was that last message? So food production limit reached. Okay. And our storage is still 600 shy. So because we have plenty of food, right? So, some visitors, okay, have come to your village. I don't see any new icons for villagers. So that maybe that was before I started this. All right, so we got that there. Do we put it over here? Oh, okay, we can put it there. We can only put it there. Can't put it there. Okay. Alright. So that's an outpost. And it's constructing. So that's getting built. That has 25 of 30 logs. Need some more logs. They're going to be working on those. Okay. So with that outpost there, can I run a bridge? Let's rotate it around. Does it go this way? Let's try this again. Decoration, bridge. I forget how I did the first one. I put it in, but I don't remember. Is it because I only have enough wood to build that? Alright, I can wait till they get some wood in. Alright, so let's go there. We're times 1. Is that actually... Okay, so it's constructing on its own. Alright, right on. Okay, and from here, we've got... Let's do this. Alright, start from... here? Is that how it works? That is not how it works. Yeah. Okay. Well, it is what it is. Let's zip it up here. We'll get this built as soon as humanly possible. We're in times 3. I mean, it's cute. The game is cute. Let's face it. It's got some cute little designs. They're a little gritty. I certainly don't think it's beyond early access as far as the look of the game goes. Everybody seems to be hungry all the time. So, what is that icon again? Looks like the little computer inventory is full. But we've got inventory over here. So, you can continue to make stuff. Because we have room in these inventories. Or do I need to have a transporter specifically there? Let's go here. I've got 2 transporters. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's zoom out here. I got a storage over here, right? That's one storage barn. That's a Guardian's Lodge. So who's the second transporter? So there's a transporter there, right? Can I fire you and put you in over here? Will that work? That's still 2 transporters, right? Will you grab the stuff locally from over here then? Because I don't understand. It's supposed to be global. Your storage is global. So every time you add a new storage barn, you're globally. Stock of hops is low. This we know. Okay, yeah. And by the way, I wanted to find hops. And that's lettuce. There we go. Hops, 150. Good. We'll let that be. There's hops specifically listed over there. I've got 1 iron. Right on. Okay. Every time it rains, we get more water. That's always good. In fact, if we look at water. Nice. And what is this? Turn that off. Turn the meals on. Or food on. There you go. We got food there. Right on. Okay. Turn that off. Turn that on. And there's our resources. So we've got something over there. We've got wood there. What is that? Okay, pause. Villager looking for happiness and food. So, where are you? I'll let you in. I just don't know where you're at. Let's get ×1 speed. Where are you? Accept. Yes, definitely. Definitely accept. Okay. So now we have extra people. So I'm going to put in an extra builder. I am going to put in an extra transporter. And I'm going to leave 1 person. 1 person doing nothing. Because I'm trying to figure out how to get that bridge over here. So there's my pasture. There's the extra person. I think that'll do. I think that'll do. Now, I don't know where we get animals. So there's that. But it looks like they just auto-populate. They do. They just auto-populate. We have rams. Right on. There you go. Okay. So, that'll do it for this episode. Listen, if you like what you're watching, hit that like and subscribe button down below. Tell your family, tell your friends. If you have any suggestions, what you'd like to see me do here in Forebearers, Hearth and Home, put them in the comments below, because I will read them. And with that, I will catch you next Tuesday for another episode of Forebearers, Hearth and Home. Peace.
That was a failure of epic proportions. Unacceptable.